What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope everyone had a great holiday weekend. Today we are back to the action, back to trading, and I was able to make about $1,200 today trading Tesla to the downside. There were some key levels that I was watching this morning on Tesla up towards that 780 resistance, and I was looking to see if the Nasdaq and the Tesla move could start to reject off that key level. We had some major levels to watch on the Nasdaq as well as Tesla, and today, using that analysis that I talked about in the pre-market, I was able to go ahead and lock in a very nice profit on my Tesla puts. I caught this trade live, and I want to go ahead and break down this trade with you guys today, share with you what technicals I was watching, share with you my entries, my exits, and sort of my thought process throughout this trade. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do after watching, press that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course, if you want to trade live with me every single morning, make sure to check out the Discord link down in the description below. All right, guys, so before we jump into the live trade, I just want to quickly run through what I was watching on both the NASDAQ and then on Tesla today. Coming into today, how was I preparing myself for this trade? So on the NASDAQ, I was watching a very major 12,600 level. That is this level right here that you see with the white line. This is a major previous resistance that I wanted to see retest and hold today. We are seeing that as of right now. It is about 3:15 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're watching this video in the after hours, which you most likely are, I will say that as of 3 o'clock right now, we are getting that retest hold at 12,600, which is sort of off the topic of this video, but is quite bullish for the NASDAQ if we can hold above this 12.6. Now, this morning, as I came into today, I was looking to see, will the NASDAQ hold 12.6 early morning, or are we going to see it slip below that level? This is a very important previous resistance, and I wanted to see it turn into support to look for upside. However, if I go to the 1-minute chart, guys, you are going to see that early morning today, this is market open, we went ahead and we saw it come down to that 12.6 right here, came down to this previous low in the pre-market, and right here you can see that we actually had a weak bounce and we slipped lower. Now, when I saw us break under that 12.6 right here early morning, that is when I went ahead and got aggressive on Tesla puts. I went ahead and saw that the NASDAQ was breaking down below my key level, the level that I felt needed to hold as support. We tried to bounce off of it temporarily, had a very weak rejection here at 12,600. If I zoom in, we can go ahead and see that. Right here, we can see that 12,600 was a very weak bounce. That is right at this level in this little general zone. You can see this is 12.6. We tried to bounce into it, rejected on this candle, and we had another leg to the downside. So when I was watching Tesla, which you will see in the live trade, as soon as I started to see it slip under 12.6 on the NASDAQ, I was getting more aggressive on Tesla. Now, with the NASDAQ analysis, I was also watching this on Tesla. So I'll go ahead and share with you guys what was my larger analysis on Tesla as well. I knew that coming into today, we had a very major level on Tesla on the hourly chart at 780 and 785. You can see we had previous support right here. This turned into resistance. And I felt that Tesla, as it pushed into this level, if the NASDAQ started to reject today, then I felt that Tesla would reject as well. So I was combining my analysis on both the NASDAQ and Tesla, knowing that if NASDAQ started to fail 12.6 and Tesla was starting to fail 780, then I would look for that reaction to the downside and try to take a scalp off that analysis. That is sort of exactly what we got this morning. If I go to the 1-minute chart, you are going to see that Tesla did pop into that 780 level, right about that, and we went ahead and rejected harshly off that level, combined with the weakness on the NASDAQ this morning, and that is how I got a very nice trade to the downside on Tesla. So doing my analysis, where are the levels on NASDAQ, where are the levels on Tesla, getting myself ready for the morning. With that said, now let's go ahead and jump into the live trade, where I will show you my entries and exits, how I executed it, and walk you through my mindset. All right, guys, so here is the live recording, and the bottom left screen, this is going to be your Tesla chart, and down here you are going to see where I enter and my P&L as it starts to run. So if I go ahead and play this, what am I looking at here early morning? I already noticed that there are 2 candles of rejections right at my 780 level. This is right where I was looking for Tesla to reject. You can see the area that I went ahead and drew out before market open, and you can see that we are starting to get that rejection right there. 2 minutes of rejections, I start to see us break the 9 EMA, and I go ahead and get a starter on this trade. So you're going to see momentarily I am looking to go ahead and get into puts. Right there, I get into 2 740 puts, looking for Tesla to reject. Now, why am I comfortable getting in on this entry? First of all, I have an easy stop loss, right? If I get in here and if Tesla pushes against me and breaks high a day, then I'm getting out of this trade, right? No questions about it. Break a high a day, I'm out of the trade. Easy stop loss, keeps it very structured for me to know when to exit for a loss if I'm incorrect. I know that that's a supply level. I know that 780 is going to be tough to get through. At the same time, which is not pictured here, the NASDAQ was slipping. So I like a lot about this trade. Gives me an easy stop, structured area to get in, supply above, NASDAQ is weak, everything's sort of checking those boxes, and I'm going ahead and I'm getting into this trade with some size. So 2 contracts, it's about $6,600, and you will see that I do add to this position. So right now, we're in the driver's seat, everything's looking pretty good. If we go ahead and zoom, or if we sort of fast forward, you can see right here, I am adding. So right there, guys, I add to my position at 35.55. The NASDAQ at that time, at 933, this is where the NASDAQ starts to break 12.6. So if I go to 933 on the charts, right here, at 933, this is where the NASDAQ starts to break 12.6, and this is where I start to get aggressive to the downside. So 933 is right here. We are testing the 12.6 level. 934, we break through 12.6. We retest 12.6 at 936, and we reject off of it. I am right now on Tesla. I am playing for the 12.6 breakdown more than anything. I'm not so much playing on Tesla's chart. I'm playing Tesla almost as if it was the NASDAQ. Watching the NASDAQ slip to 12.6, I'm playing for that slip under 12.6 because I know that if we drop that level, it will get aggressive, and you can see that is what happens. So if I fast forward this live trade, again, we're looking at the bottom left screen, 12.6, it starts to slip on the NASDAQ right here. This is 936. I'll fast forward it right there. So you guys can see on Tesla at around 936, we are starting to slip under that key level. And it is no surprise that at that same time, which is right here, 936, 937, NASDAQ is slipping as well under a key level, right? I talk about this a lot. These charts do work in unison. The NASDAQ will affect Tesla. If I know that the NASDAQ is slipping under a key level, I know that I can slightly get more aggressive on a play like Tesla. So you can see as of right here, I am just holding these contracts. I'm letting them move. I have 2 contracts up about $1,000. I did start to scale out a little bit here, guys, at around 935, just taking some risk off, creating some cash flow, reducing my risk. You can see as this starts to move down, in my mind, right now as I'm in this trade with 2 contracts left and a good amount realized, I'm just letting it slide on the 9 EMA. As long as it's below the 9 EMA, I am going to let these contracts move. You can see that momentarily I will scale out of one as we get a big move, which is right here. So you can see momentarily I will scale out of one more, right, as we start to see this button right there. So right there, I scale out of one more as we get the big move, just protecting myself, getting 1 contract, locking in $734. And at this point, I'm letting this go until it breaks the 9 EMA. So if I fast forward, guys, you will see that Tesla does continue to move lower. At the peak here, I am up about $1,700. We do start to bounce. And as soon as we bounce above the 9, right here, I'm out of the trade. So right there, guys, out of the trade as we break above the 9, locking in just about, let's see, just about $1,242. The key takeaway on this trade, guys, more than anything that I could focus on in this video, is I was focused on the NASDAQ. I was focused on where it was going to reject. I was focused on where that 12.6 level was, and that weak bounce that we saw at 12.6 right here was what caused me to get more bullish, caused me to go more aggressive to the downside. And on Tesla by itself, if I go back to the Tesla chart, you will see that we had a very nice rejection at 780, which was my key level that I was watching in the morning. So my key level rejection on Tesla combined with the 12.6 rejection and slip on the NASDAQ gave me the confidence to take this trade today. I hope this analysis gives you some insight into what I look for in my trades, gives you an idea of both my mindset and my technicals. If you want to get more of this analysis on a daily basis, make sure to come to my pre-market live streams where I talk about this every single morning. Make sure to come hang out in the Discord chat where I trade live. The link is down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, press that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.